Union leaders have pledged to create a fund totaling more than $1 billion to fight Ebola in West Africa. The fund was announced after the bloc agreed to the world's most ambitious emission reduction targets. CCTV's Jack Barton has this report from Brussels.
European leaders wrapped up their two-day summit agreeing to roughly double financial support towards fighting the deadly Ebola epidemic in West Africa. Britain's Prime Minister David Cameron was the driving force behind the initiative.
Over €1 billion by across Europe will be galvanised and spent on dealing with this issue.
The EU earmarked the equivalent of an additional $31 million towards developing an Ebola vaccine. EU leaders also appointed a special coordinator on Ebola who will now work more closely with the United Nations to develop a more coordinated response to combating the epidemic. The summit's other big breakthrough was the announcement that by 2030, the bloc will strive to have cut 1990 carbon emission levels by 40%.
We were able to confirm the ambition of the European Union in terms of climate and energy. We have by far the most ambitious climate policy in the world.
The bloc also aims to dramatically raise energy efficiency and the use of renewable technologies over the same time frame. But there is a loophole. If other countries do not sign off on similar targets at a big UN climate conference in Paris next year, the EU reserves the right to adjust those targets downwards. Jack Barton, CCTV, Brussels.